Centralized exchanges like these ones are scamming you without you even knowing it. And this is evident especially after the recent $20 billion plus crypto crash. Most of these exchanges probably dramatically underreported, especially Binance. And here's an example of a Chinese whale who lost $20 million of his crypto portfolio being offered a very generous 26 cents. And let me make this clear. This happened because he had his funds on Binance. And don't even get me started on the horror stories like FTX. Or the exchange doesn't even have to go like bust or anything. They can directly freeze your funds and you would have no way out. They would refuse to give you your own money. Here's an example of MEXC locking up 3.1 million US dollars and refusing to release those funds and giving all these different excuses to say. I don't know how true this exact story is, but these kinds of stories in the crypto space are not rare, and that says a lot. But it is what it is though. The question arises, what can you do to protect your funds? We'll start simple from beginner to advanced. How you can get your money and your funds out of these centralized hands and take 100% control of your own money. Obviously, step one would be to get your own hardware wallet, a cold wallet like a Ledger or a Trezor or a One Key. Now, I'm not really a fan of Ledger, although I use one myself and haven't had any troubles. There are better options out there, and it just comes down to your own preferences and what you value. What I'm going to do is leave all the links to every single product that I mentioned in this video, whether it be like a software or a DeFi protocol or something like this hardware wallet. I'm going to leave the best options in the description, and just so you know, some of them might be referral links. So now you have your own funds, you have a physical cold wallet like a Ledger, and you can also have something like Phantom and Rabi for your software wallets. And to make swaps, EVMs, there is CowSwap, there is Swap, and Jupiter on Solana. But yeah, these are the chains that most people are going to use, and if you use something else, you can find it out with just a simple search. And that's how you're going to swap. And if you would like to trade, you can use a perpetual decentralized exchange, Hyperliquid, obviously. And I assume most of you aren't going to be trading with 9 figures of size, but just so you know, Hyperliquid can even accommodate that. So, which a lot of whales and insiders love to use. But you'd need what is called a bridge to go from blockchain 1 to blockchain 2. And we have decent options for this too. We have the bridge, we have a relay, and these are the main two bridges that I personally use. And also, yeah, you can use a Ranger, which is kind of like a aggregator for these kinds of decentralized exchanges. And if you want to venture into DeFi for making more money, well, I regularly make videos on how to earn anywhere from say 6 to 10 percentage yields to ridiculous 700% yields. You position and deposit your funds to just make money while you sleep. If you're interested, just go check out other videos on the channel. Now, going back to trading, let's say you wanna trade perpetuals but are afraid of liquidation, which you should be. Let me tell you, there are apps that allow you to trade perps without the risk of liquidation. There's Haven and there is Hilo, but Hilo is only for Solana. Scroll down all the way down in the description and you'll find those videos if you want to watch them. If not, that's totally alright. Doing all this, you made a bunch of money and you want to spend it. You want to convert that into USD, or you want to convert that into your own currency and spend it on some real stuff. Well, let me tell you, there are debit cards like Cast, which directly allow you to convert your crypto holdings into your local currency and use it. There's also AVC, and there are a bunch of others. Again, you'll find all the links in the description. Okay, yeah, maybe you cannot buy $1 million house or a car that's worth 100K with those debit cards, but it is a way to pay for your dinners and just regular stuff and earn rewards on top of it. And these rewards are not like your regular cards, because you can earn like actual BTC, or you'll earn points, which again will convert into airdrop. This is in case of the cash card I mentioned. Let's say you want to now buy stocks, because let's say you've matured from buying animal coins and you want to buy some actual real stocks, or you want to buy gold or silver. You get the point. You can directly go to any of the swap protocols on Solana. Let's take Jupiter in this example and search for the stock that you want to buy, and there you'll find it. Tesla, the X stock, is what makes this possible on Solana. There's also Apple or Microsoft. You get the point. You can buy them that way, or use Avantis if you want to actually trade them, including Forex with up to 1000x leverage, by the way, and trade commodities with 100x, 50x leverage, and indices with again 100x leverage, and equities with 25x leverage. And with that, I shall conclude this video.